G'day! This is going to be little tones at home. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. It's a bit of a journey, really. I've gone from playing in cover bands for the for as long as I can remember, anyway, to having a couple small kids and one thing and another, just not having the time to play, let alone gig. So I've picked up the axe again, and yeah, I hope to set up a little space, little studio space, and make some vids along the way. I love talking about gear, so hopefully we can get into some gear. Look at some tones, look at some pedals, look at some amps. Like I was saying, for the last wee while, the gear's been stuffed in a corner. I get it out every now and again to play. But I want to get into using it again. So I'm hoping I can get a bit of hand from everyone out there in YouTube land, setting up a wee space for the purpose of making some vids. Acquiring some gear that I need to be able to do this well. Yeah, and just try and capture some sounds, guitar sounds mostly, at home, with the kind of premise of, you know, tones at home, really, and not annoying the neighbours. So I'm fortunate enough that these won't be bedroom tones. So if you're looking for direct sort of sounds, this is probably not going to be it. Who knows, that might change down the track. But for now, it's going to be valve amps, tube amps, depending on where you are, and guitars plugged into an interface, into Logic, and yeah, not much manipulation thereafter. So from the things I already have, you know, I'm fortunate that I've got a few mics and whatnot. Shotgun mic over here to get a bit of a room sound. Another condenser mic in front of me here for some voice sounds. I've got a 2 notes, what do they call it? Captor, 2 notes torpedo Captor X, getting the sounds out of a very old Laney LC30mk1. Bit of a story behind that, and I'll come back to it at another episode. But yeah, so it's capturing the sounds out of that. I've got another space which, if I'm clever enough, I'll figure out how to put the B-roll in and show you my other little space that I've got set up in the house. But yeah, so what do I need? Throw some suggestions in the comments of what I'm missing. One of the next things I know I'm looking at upgrading is the camera. But this is what I have to hand at the moment, so, you know, hopefully all going well, it should do the trick to get me started and yeah, get some content out there. So anyway, I hope you guys all dig the view. Like I said, tones at home is the mantra, and yeah, we can discuss things as we go along, fine tune, and you know, geek out about guitar gear, because that's what I'm about. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get to playing some tunes, show you some of the kit that I currently own, that's going to be responsible for most of the noise I make. Notably, firstly, this here would be, I would say, my number one, which everyone will come to love or hate. I love it. It's obviously a Cabronita clone, handmade by one of my good mates and my dad. My dad helped mill the body for it, and my good mate did pretty much the rest of the work on it. So this is one of the axes that's going to be responsible for some of the sounds. there are some others which we'll come to down the track. But for now, well, let's just get stuck into some tones. Oh, one other thing. It's winter here in Christchurch, New Zealand. So there's a little bit of background noise which unfortunately I can't get away from. I've got a fire over my shoulder. It's kicking out some heat, which it's about 6 degrees and raining outside, so it's stunning weather. So yeah, to enjoy sitting out here and playing guitar, there's some noise I can't get away from. Hopefully it shouldn't impact too much because I've got the direct sound from the 2 notes. But the room mics and the vocal condenser might pick it up. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out before we get too into the noise.